Howdy lovers, me Tab Elliott here. That's right, the video probably looks a little different, sounds different. It's because I got a new phone and it's better, apparently. So, anyways, this video is about, it's going to be called A GPS to Finding Your Nature. Ha-ha! And so, I was listening to this Dharma talk by Gil Fronsendale, I think, or Fronsendale, I believe, is the guy's name. And I really like his talks. I really like all Dharma talks. And they just have a way of helping me stay on the path and deepen my practice and sort of downloading greater understanding. And what he was talking about was using mindfulness as a way of getting back on the path. If he didn't say that, but this is where I'm going with it. If you get lost, it's a way of finding your way home. And so I sort of think this is a really great idea to make a video about, because what does a GPS do for you? It helps you find your way home, helps you find your way back onto the proper road you need to be on to get home. And so what I think is the things that I do, you could say they're like GPS. They're like different brands of GPS. And not every GPS is as good as the other one. And not every GPS is as accurate as the other one, as we have seen with the Magdalene. And my mom, or my stepdad and my mom call it Sally. And they're like, Sally, why are you getting us lost? What's going on here? And it's an older Magdalene, and it's just not that good. Gets you lost. Wants to bring you on the wrong route. But let's say GPSs are pretty good overall. And they can get you, generally speaking, the newer ones at least, can get you home. Or if you don't want to use the idea of a GPS, a map. You can find your way home with a map. And so the mindfulness for him, he was talking about, he was in a retreat, and in this retreat, anger kept coming up. And he was using mindfulness. And mindfulness is sort of like just being with whatever arises and not judging it, not labeling it as you, or it's just about allowing everything to be as it is, and allowing it to rise and pass away, and to rise and fall, or to be born and die. And so I would like to suggest a few things that I use as GPS, and things that you can use and experiment with and see which one's more reliable for you. And they'll all be reliable, but see which one works best for you. And then you'll find in certain situations, depending on your mind state, you might have to change your brand of GPS. You don't want to use the Sally Magdalene, at least that model, because Sally Magdalene sucks, which is like the older model. Maybe you want the Timothy model, I don't know, or the Judy model. I don't know. But so the one thing is mindfulness, and mindfulness is sort of it's something that I'm learning about right now, and it's sort of the last road, I believe, to ending suffering, and that includes Vipassana. And Vipassana meditation is being with the disturbances and allowing them to just be there, and not resisting them. And so I'm going to a Vipassana retreat in a couple of weeks for 10 days, 10 hours a day for 10 days. So it's going to be pretty hardcore, and I'm looking forward to it. And so let's get into the, after 4.5 minutes, let's get into the GPSs and what they are. So first one, I would say, a really good GPS to finding your nature is your breath. And a good way to use the breath is in your everyday life, is, because I find this easier until you really master it, and I haven't yet, is deep breaths in your nose, out your nose. In your nose, out your nose. If you're stuffed up, use your mouth. But generally speaking, you want to use your nose because your nose has filters, the little cilia, to help you filter out impurities, pathogens. And so just a deeper breath all day long. And what it'll do is, not only will it get you in touch with your nature, but it'll give you more energy, because oxygen is like the number one source of energy, believe it or not. It's not food. It's actually oxygen. And so, deep breathing all day long. And you know, if you're in with a lot of people and you don't want to hear you go, you know, if you don't want people to hear you doing that, just breathe a little bit more shallow, but deeper than your usual breath, and just stay with it. When thoughts come in, you start thinking a lot, come back to your breath all day long. Come back to the breath all day long, and it becomes a meditation throughout your whole life and your whole day. And so there's that. Made another video a little while ago about using a mantra. I now release my need to be right, and you can use any mantra you want. I've actually been using a Buddhist mantra, which is one that invokes the knowledge of the Lotus Sutra, and that is Namu Myoho Denge Kyo. Namu Myoho Denge Kyo. And I wrote it down to see how I could spell it out so I can remember it. I don't know how to actually spell it, but and I've been using that, and it's really good. Or you can use anything you want, something you want to create in your life. Say you want more financial abundance. You could say, money comes to me easily and frequently in avalanches of abundance. Or money comes to me easily and frequently. Money comes to me easily and frequently. Money comes to me easily and frequently. Money comes to me easily and frequently in avalanches of abundance. Whatever. And you keep saying it over and over again. I would sort of like to almost warn you a little bit to not be attached to things like that, to material gain, because that will inevitably lead you off the path and of finding your nature, and you want to find your nature. So use any mantra you want, and just all day long, whenever you're not doing thinking that you absolutely need to do for planning or something like that, you can be saying whatever you want. You know, you want to use. I find, to be honest, a little bit longer mantras to be helpful. So Om, is good, but I find for myself a better GPS is using something like I now release my need to be right, and it keeps my mind occupied a little bit better. Just something a little bit longer, or it could be whatever. It could be I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. Just something with a few more words. Whatever you choose, and you can make it your own. This is the cool thing, is it becomes your own. It's not, you don't have to use, a Buddhist mantra or Hindu mantra or whatever, or if you're Christian, like a Christian prayer, you can use whatever you want. You could say, you could honestly say, I like farts, or whatever, or farts make me laugh. Anything you want to say will work. It's the repetition, and it keeps you one-pointed, and it keeps you, it's like the laser. Instead of having a bright shining light that's broad, it's like a focused laser, and it will blast through your mind. And so there's that. What else could you do? Humming is a really good GPS to finding your nature. Just hum like any songs that you like. And because you're not focusing on the words, you're not invoking the energy of the meaning of the words. And so humming raises your vibration. It actually heals you on a cellular and molecular level and an energetic level. If you've listened to any of Deepak Chopra's stuff with his primordial sound therapy, it's really good, and humming is amazing. It'll also help you learn how to speak louder and sing better. Your singing will get better. Even if you're not a singer, you hum all the time, you'll discover your ability to sing is improved. And 1 second here, my stepdad's here, so I'm going to finish making this video quick. Just because I don't want to get interrupted here. What else could be a GPS for you? So we got humming. Just a pause. Just pausing every so often in your day. And just taking a few conscious breaths. Just, 1 to 10, maybe 3, even 1 to 3 conscious breaths. It'll change your life. Unbelievable. You do that 10 times a day. It's incredible. It's incredible. You just... And each one gets you a little bit... hang on. Hold on a second, kids. How's it going?
Good.
Want to say hi? Uh-oh, what's up? It's my stepdad here.
Hi.
Making a YouTube video.
YouTube. You want to go to your mother?
Yeah, I just talked to her, so...
Oh, it's 3:15. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to go get her.
Did you see what happened?
No.
I went to go and do the ditch. 2 big tractors come along with big blades. They did the whole
Oh, I
ditch.
saw that, yeah.
They got right down in the ditch with their digger and they...
There you go.
I thank them very much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, thank you for being patient. I'm going to actually keep this video and post it. And that's a little exercise. So I could have stopped the video and gotten frustrated. And like, man, I'm making a video, But I didn't, and I'm going to post this. Because it's just, that's what happens. Sometimes you get interrupted in life. And when you resist the interruptions, then you're getting off your path. And so, another GPS. So I sort of have to try to get myself back on track. Humming, I said. Your breath. Mantras. I think that's, really, as far as during your daily life, things that you can do all day long to get back on track. I think, honestly, smudging is really good, too, and I actually want to show you something. I'm going to make another video about this. My friend Linda, who's awesome, who I call Wonder Woman, she's not the other Wonder Woman. She's the other Wonder Woman. Just in case somebody watches this that I know. And this is just a little spray bottle, and I have sage, and this is just sage oil, and I put 2 drops of this in, and some water, and I spray myself. Oops. And it's like smudging, and you can bring that to your work or wherever, and it smells nice. I like it. And sage has properties of clearing energy. And now this is not something that, this is sort of a temporary fix, because smudging is sort of like, it is a temporary fix to an underlying problem, because it's the thinking and the belief systems that created the resistance and the blockages anyways. So I wouldn't say that's actual GPS. It's sort of like a sign. You know what I mean? It's a sign saying, go that way. You know what I mean? It's not actually telling you exactly how to get back on your path, but it's helping you get a little bit more, going a little bit more in the right direction. So it's valuable, though. It's not to say that's not valuable. And so, anyways, I'm going to leave it with that, because I got to go pick up my mom, as you heard. Love you guys, and have a wonderful day. And use your GPS. Find what a good GPS is for you to find your nature, and use it every day. And the more you stay on your path, the easier it'll get, and the more rewarding it'll get. And not to say that you won't fall off it, but if you have a GPS, at least you know how to get home. So I hope this has helped you in some way, and Catch you later.